Did somebody say Pesterquest? No, no one said it. No one has said it ever. Pesterquest does not exist. It is only a shared hallucination. And we're going to play that hallucination together. It's time for the Troll Act. Or the beginning of the Troll Acts. At least I didn't skip to the Trolls! But yeah, it's fitting on Trolls or Volume 5. Okay, so I guess I don't need... I can just choose them on preference, right? So like, Carcat, people like us, Kanaya, I have plenty of friends. Carcat's voice is the most throat grating, so I'll do Kanaya first. Oh boy. You're learning more about yourself every day. For example, while you already knew that friendship was everything, you're now realizing that staying with your friends is not a priority. At least that must be right, because you keep leaving friends and starting over again. Are you doing this? Probably a deeply held value of some kind. That makes sense. Anyway, you're ready to meet more friends, and the only place you've seen new people recently has been on Jade's Dream Planet. Use that bond over there. This time, something is different. It seems to be a different part of day than before, and the overhead clouds that previously served as fluffy ambient backdrops are now alive with images. Meteors striking a dark world, a planet covered in sugar mountains dotted with goofy giant teapots, a young gray-skinned alien girl running around catching frogs. These must be the clouds Jade was referencing, the ones she said could never be wrong. Well, you can take guidance from them too. You've tested more dubious things than clouds. You zone in on that frog girl with a short haircut and a red skirt. Time for the zappy thing. It's always night on Troll Planet, at least when folks are out and about, but it's not usually this dark. You confidently head out to start exploring your surroundings and immediately run into a wall face first. Okay, you're getting your bearings now. You've ended up in some kind of closet. You refrain from making a hackneyed Hackneyed. Like kidney. You refrain from making a hackneyed joke about it. They probably don't even have that cultural metaphor here. And the noise you made elicited an answering yelp of surprise in the room outside. You hear footsteps approaching you, and then someone yanks the door open. Oh god, this is giving me anxiety. Oh god. I've seen this sprite and it looks so awkward actually. I forgot how awkward it looked. She looks like she's troll pregnant and I don't know what to think about that. Like, it looks like her hips are her stomach and I do not know what to think. Anyway, hello, what the fuck? Oh, hello, what the fuck? Opening the door had allowed a beam of bright sunlight to fall across her face. You feel instinctively that the light is something to avoid. You hold your hands up to shield your face, then remember that your hands are also made of skin and whimper. The heat is doing its best to fry you, like a vampire in a movie. You're sure that idle thought will not end up having any relevance to this troll girl's story whatsoever. What are you? Did you just wander in here or like... What? Something like that, you tell her, cringing away from the light. You get the feeling that this girl is not gonna fall for the old mailman gambit. Male troll? You tell her you know one of her other friends. Who? Wait. Is it Carcat? Yes! I knew it! He makes friends with all I haven't done Carcat's route. Am I supposed to do them in order? I think I am supposed to do them in order. Fuck. Okay, well, fuck your ordering. I'm gonna do this how I wanna do it. Maybe next I'll do. Well, okay, I guess next I'll have to do Carcat because that's the only part in the volume. But what if I say no? What if I just go for frickin' Aridin? Because I like doing Aridin's voice, even if he's a total piece of shit. Well, I obviously can't kick you out right now. You don't seem to be able to handle the sun. So I guess you better stick around until at least nighttime. You could easily zap to nighttime, but this is giving you an in, so instead, you agree. No problem, you can just hang out in this closet, it's fine. It's a lovely closet. I know we just met, but you're being kinda weird. You hope it's the kind of weird that eventually becomes charming. You don't say that though, just think it. You know the barrier between your words and thoughts is ambiguous at best, but for real. Anyway, you have no obligation to skulk around my wardrobifying assets chamber. I have a solution. Pulling the shades, maybe? No? Why would I deprive my plant of life-giving sunlight for a fragile... Why would I deprive my plant of life-giving sunlight for a fragile-skinned creature I've never met before? It is another solution. A minute later, you're dressed in a floor-length gown of emerald velvet, with long sleeves, a high neckline, and a dramatic hood to pull over your head. The dress does nothing for the heat, but it effectively shields you from sunlight. I'm probably gonna pass out, though. So yeah, this confirms that, frickin'... It's not the trolls that can't handle sunlight. And no one can survive the frickin' sun. I mean, it was like, this is all like confirmed back in Friendsim, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Like, the sun itself is what causes the death. Trolls could handle the human sun. They just can't handle their own sun. Except Kanaya. And other rainbow drinkers that exist. There you go. Oh, swaddled up like a baby, you joke. The troll just gives you a level look. Clearly, you've stumbled on a cultural misalignment. Even though she's the one who hasn't even heard of a baby, she stares at you until you start to feel embarrassed for knowing things that she doesn't know. She is very good at staring contests. What an amazing potential friend! This is probably the worst time to start recording, because the sunlight is currently covering my computer screen. Convenient. And also, I'm pretty sure there's a bug here, but I can't try to find it, because if I try to look in the direction bugs usually are, the sun blinds me. This is a blind playthrough, because I can't see. I'm blind, remember? Now out of the closet, you know now that the joke won't land either. Look around the room. It is indeed covered with plants, as well as colorful bolts of fabric and half-finished sewing projects. Unlike Rose's knitting disarray, it does not give the impression of someone who has difficulty finishing things. This troll's room gives the impression of someone who enjoys, even excels at having multiple irons in hot places, or at least she thinks she does. She seems to have just been on her computer thing when you zapped in, because her chat client is flashing insistently. You try to peer at the open window, but she hits a button and makes the projection disappear, a delicate green flush rising to her cheeks. No need to look at that. Guiltily, you remember spying on Rose. When she called you out, you thought for a second that your chances of being her friend had run out. Like if there was a universe where you became her friend and one where you didn't, you stumbled clumsily into the wrong one. The bad one, if you will. But luckily everything turned out fine. Maybe you could get away with it again? Plus, this troll doesn't even know about your powers yet, not like Rose did. She would have no reason to suspect you. Da-da. Alright, well, they clearly have boundaries, you know? Oh yeah, I just realized I didn't look at the warnings, I think. Blood. Only blood. Drumroll. I won't get, I will not get an achievement for spying on it, so it's probably just a bad ending. So, do not. No. Even if you don't get caught, it's just not a good way to begin a friendship. Much fairer to start on even footing. Besides, you already have an in. You asked the troll how she knows Karkat. She looks bored by this conversation starter. Sorry, but I was actually kind of busy when you came in. I'm not going to co-sign you to fiery death outside the light, but I would appreciate some personal time. Sure, you say. Of course, the troll gives you a suspicious look, until you turn away enough that she can be assured of privacy. She goes right back to chatting with her friends. After a while, she gets up and starts working on a dress she's sewing. Sewing. Whatever one makes the most sense. She keeps getting frustrated, ripping it out and redoing it to get it perfect. She's not being rude to you, but she's ignoring you. You attempt to engage a few more times and she keeps answering politely, but she just refuses to be pulled into shenanigans from which a lasting friendship could form. After several hours, the sun slips below the horizon and leaves the world in twilight. The troll girl yawns. Well, it should be safe for you to leave now. Goodbye. She nicely but firmly directs you out the door. Polite goodbye. That face! Okay, hold on. Please hold. I just gotta get that chin in there. Please hold. Just. It's beautiful. I love it. Okay, continue time. Let's not fuck up. Spy on the troll's communications. You excuse yourself to the... You don't know what they call it here, the necessaries? You wave your hand in a vaguely embarrassed way and the troll gets it. Out of her sight, you zap back to a few minutes ago, just outside the door to the room you're in now. You wait until you hear the thump of yourself arriving in the closet and the troll abandoning her desk. Then, you quickly zap into the room and meet her in chat. It just cannot escape my notice that the last 3 times you contacted me, it was to ask if I finished your dress yet. Under these circumstances, I find it trying to believe that you want it for no particular reason. I wish you would just tell me why it's so important. I have a terrible Vriska voice. Of course you do! Fussy Fangs always has to have a reason for everything. Maybe I just want a present for my Moirail. Did you think of that? Or are you too busy fussing around in your fuss block? Maybe I'm being nice? Or did you not think I can be nice sometimes? I know you can be. When you want. Sort of. Are we Moirails again now then? Yesterday you said defining our relationship was something all these lame dorks would do. Yeah, and my Moirail is a super lame dork. That's you, Fang Face! It's just... I can't help but notice that I'm your Moirail again right now when you want something from me. You notice a lot, don't you? Always noticing something. I bet you would be shocked to know how much you don't see. You don't even know half of what I have going on. If I have ever pretended to know what is going on with you, please allow me to apologize for such a gross misrepresentation of my reality. Whatever! Can you just tell me if you finished it yet? Hello? Kanaya? The logins there. You zap back before past you is done changing into the dress and re-enter the room. Troll Kanaya is back at her lunch shop computer typing furiously. You have to handle the situation delicately. She can't know you're spying on her since you've already said that you know Carcat. You hedge your bets on all of them sharing the same friend group. You ask carefully if she happens to know your other friend as well, Arachnid. Oh, MSPA reader, you fucking idiot. You... Okay, good. They make friends with her next volume. Good. So they at least try to cover for this. The little green flesh darkens Kanaya's cheeks again. She bites her lip, showing one kinda adorable thing. Yes, I know her. Why? You're sure that helping Kanaya figure out her situation with this girl is a key to earning her friendship. A big, juicy interpersonal conflict to solve has been dangled in front of you, and nothing makes friends more reliably. But then again, you don't really know anything about this other troll. You don't even know her name, just her handle. Can you really be of use to Kanaya, especially when your knowledge of the girl is based on the foundation of lies? Is this the right way to go? Yeah, the troll volumes are definitely shorter. Offer to help her with AG. And, personally, I would back off, because honestly, this would not get me anywhere. I'd probably just fuck it up and ruin chances of friendship. Lying is not the way to go. But fuck it, let's lie anyway. Offer to help her with AG. You gesture wildly. You and this girl, whose name you do totally know, go way back. In fact, if Kanaya wants some help figuring things out with her, you could definitely help. You're an observant person. This part's true, and you want to help her. This too. I'm pretty sure Kanaya is smarter than Rosw, so, good freaking luck with this. And if she's not, then at least she has a wider vocabulary than Rosw. Kanaya thinks this over, looking skeptical. Well, what could you do to help? She's just impossible. Everyone knows that already. I'm not breaking new ground about Vriska here. Vriska, that must be your name. Despite Kanaya's outward frustration, you keep sensing some kind of guilty affection here. You don't know what a moiral is, how could you? You've never heard that word before, but it conjures a feeling inside you. A vague sense of warmth and comfort, and for some reason a dark room and the smell of popcorn? Anyway, it's clearly some kind of intimate relationship, and Kanaya's feelings are all wrapped up in it. You know what to do in that kind of situation. I'm looking forward to more memories of Friendsim. Friendsim was nice. She needs to tell Vriska how she feels. You expect Kanaya to brush this off. She hasn't exactly been Miss Emotional Openness so far, and she looks like she's about to, but then she wavers. To your surprise, she lets out a heavy sigh, her shoulders slumping. Oh, what would be the point? She's not even into the relationship we have now. There's no way she'd want to take it in a more crimson direction. Clearly these feelings have worn her down so much, her spiky defenses are weakened. There. You don't want to cheer on someone's vulnerabilities, but, well, it's hard to forge a friendship without them. You ask if she's sure about that. Well, no, I can't ever tell if she's sincere. She makes serious things into jokes and jokes into big dramas. I thought she started calling me her Moira as a joke, but she told everyone else about it too. She didn't even ask me what I wanted, and now I don't know how to talk to her about it. Every conversation we have gets so antagonistic. I'm not interested in that quadrant with her. Sometimes it feels like our relationship is just an aggregation of shallow and insincere hostilities. Despite the unfamiliar alien words, this teen romantic flailing is common among all species. You nod sympathetically, but you point out Kanaya isn't happy now, so What would she have to lose if she pressed the issue? Kanaya gives you that even scathing gaze again. And what is your personal interest in my quadrants? Karkat's friend? Whoops. You pushed it too far. All your recent successes have made you cocky. You revert to barefaced honesty and tell her you want to get to know her better. I have plenty of friends already, and I don't even like some of them. But I will think about your unsolicited and unwelcome advice. Advice from a stranger whose presence you are tolerating solely to not be responsible for the death of an innocent is well known to be the best kind of advice. Oh, okay, I get it. Tolerating solely to not be responsible for the death of an innocent, referring to us leaving and dying in the sun. Okay, I just got confused there. I probably should have played Karkats first. I'll do the rest of the volumes in order. But okay. That's about the best you can ask for. You shut up and sit quietly while Kanaya goes back to her activities, sewing and tending to her plants with a big chainsaw she seems to have pulled out of nowhere. Finally, she huffs a sigh and throws the chainsaw down on the floor. It disappears again, but a little gold tube rolls away from where it landed. Kanaya stalks back to her magic computer lunchbox. She's emanating such a determined air that you don't dare to address her. Maybe she's forgotten about you. If so, it's to your advantage, because Kanaya's setup projects her windows in a very visible way, and she didn't tell you not to look this time. I still think that, like, some of these Pester logs should, like, be handled the way Andrew Hussey did it in Volume 1. Like, MSP reader doesn't have to spy in. But I guess that doesn't work if it's story important in some way, you know? Yeah. You know how you basically refuse to be straightforward with me? You know how you, and I use this metaphor with full consciousness of its on-the-nose nature, always weave a web of intricate emotional misdirection and basically act in the most infuriating way possible? What? Slow down! What are you talking about? Why did you start calling me your Moirail? Was it because you actually had those feelings for me? Or did it suit your purposes somehow? What if I started calling you my mate spit? Would that make it reality? Is that how it works? You just say things and assume they will happen. Like you said instead of... and assume they will happen like you said instead of talking about it with the other person involved. That time I meant you in an abstract and general sense, not specifically you. Oh, wait, are you saying you want to be mates Fritz? You know, I'm one of the few of us who still likes you. You know, everyone wonders why I still talk to you at all, and sometimes I do too after everything you've done. I think in this situation, the evidence for strong concupiscent feelings on my part is compelling. I do not think our so-called moral allegiance is satisfying enough to account for my continued attachment to you. Any outside observer could perceive as much. Wow! I think there is a confession somewhere buried under all that insulting language. You know what meany things? Let's do it. Let's be mates, Fritz. Do not mock me. I'm not. Jeez, do you see how unfair you're being? Vriska, be more straightforward. Vriska, talk clearly about your feelings. Define a relationship. Then when I do it, this is what I get. Let's flip red. Why not? Wait. Really? Yes! Oh my god, that's adorable. I mean, that's kind of sinking Rosemary in this universe, but, Rosemary is still, like, Rosemary already got sunk once. At least it's still canon in the meat epilogues, and I'm happy for that. I mean the candy epilogues. The meat one is where it got sunk. Frick. Oh well. Kanaya slams the lunchbox shut and turns to you. She's even more flustered than she was before, and you can't tell if she's freaked out or thrilled. Maybe even she doesn't know. Listen, I have to go somewhere. You can let yourself out, right? Do not steal anything from me. You open your mouth, about to suggest that you could teleport her where she needs to go, but she rushes past you and down the stairs. Then, she's gone. Dang, you'd been getting really good mileage lately out of being the person to unite distant friends. Lousy, goddamn, stupid, independent accent. You get the feeling following her won't go over well either. Kanaya probably needs some privacy right now. A lesser friendship aspirant might give up at this point, but your unique skills have honed in on one thing. This relationship is happening because of your advice. Surely once things slow down, Kanaya will remember this and turn to you, ready to embrace you and rain down thanks and praise for your good works. You're not about to wait around for it here. You step ahead a couple days. No Kanaya. Nothing in this room indicates that Kanaya has ever been back here yet. You try a couple days more, still no Kanaya. You zap again. Now you're a week out, and the brown edges on some of these leaves suggest that Kanaya has been at her new girlfriend's house this entire time. You're about to give up when you hear a door slam downstairs. Kanaya storms up the winding staircase, stopping dead when she sees you. Oh, great, just what I need. Sometimes, I don't know here in a delicate emotional time to witness my compromised state. Whenever I'm on the precipice of romantic disaster, I always think to myself, I wish a deformed stranger was in my house refusing to leave, just to bear witness to my inelegant suffering. Okay, so that fucked up. Is Rosemary impossible, actually, since... Well, the humans... We're obviously gonna keep the troll session from happening, right? But the humans would still exist, right? I don't know. Retcon stuff is weird, basically. Also, can I just acknowledge that it's been almost 30 minutes and I haven't been called once? Like, interrupted or whatever? Well, I think that's something to be happy about, because pretty much any of my other recordings, I get interrupted at least once. I think maybe one of the Hexane ones I managed to go without getting interrupted, but I don't know. Anyway. Okay, wow, that was harsh. You're beginning to think your strategy is not going to pan out. Never one to be deterred easily. You cautiously ask her if she wants to talk about it. She puts her face in her hands. You know what? You're probably the only person who thought this was remotely a good idea, and therefore probably the only one I can complain to. Everyone else saw this coming, I'm sure. As outcomes go, this is not one particularly stealthy. When she looks up, she doesn't look angry anymore, just upset. Oh no. I did not know why I thought that in becoming my mate's bitch, she would somehow start acting differently in the way she always has. Relationships are hard, and nobody understands. Well, no. I mean, they're a very common form of social interaction. I think most people, especially past the age where their genetic contribution is legally required, understand? Or face certain culling. Okay, never mind that. You were trying to do a thing and it clearly didn't work. So things didn't work out with Vriska? You could say that. At first it was everything I wanted. She's right, you know. She can be nice sometimes, but then she just started ordering me around. Like, I had to do what she said just because I was her mate's fit. Like, maybe the reason she agreed in the first place was because she wanted that leverage. You know she's upset, but she isn't getting visibly emotional. Instead, as she talks, her eyes narrow and her voice grows icy with anger. She grows very still, her muscles held taut. And she kept trying to use me to get back in with our friends who sensibly dropped her already, like Karkat and Terezi. Although I can't believe I still have any cachet with them after so obviously taking leave of my senses enough to date her. Even Terezi wasn't stupid enough for that. It felt like she just wanted me to like her so she could exploit me. Maybe because she didn't have enough other friends, so she had to get the most out of me. Her voice is trembling with anger now. Gee, that's rough. Honestly, it sounds to you like Kanai dodged a bullet. When you first saw that Kanai had a crush on this girl, You kind of assume that someone as composed and rational as Kanaya would be drawn to someone who would compliment her well, but you just watch her walk into a train wreck. Frick. Well, encouraged her to. It's probably good she broke up with Vriska. I didn't. Oh. Well, but you're right. She's... Oh fuck, you're breaking... Oh no! A poor gamer! She stalks over to her husktop and throws the top open so violently it nearly breaks. She opens the window and starts typing. Her claws hit the key so hard that one of them pops off and flies to the ground. You know, Vriska, I didn't just want to date you. I wanted you to feel the same things I felt and treat me like a meat spit. And whatever this is, it isn't what I wanted. Excuse me? What are you saying? But Kanaya slams the screen down and turns away. Then she puts her hand over her face and bursts into tears. You can't help but feel a little awkward. There? Kanaya glares at you. You know this is your fault, right? I do not think you have shown yourself to be competent enough in this area to try to fix things now. Can you please just leave me alone? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to turn this around. Leaving probably is the best thing you can do for Kanaya now. You nod sadly and zap the fuck out of there. You didn't help. It actually looks like the homesick art style. I'm sorry, Kanaya. Da, 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 Yes, I can sing. Alright, so I guess I would have actually gotten that right. Back off. No reason, you say, just curious. Can I give you a suspicious look? Okay, well, I'm kind of in the middle of something. You can just while away the time until it gets dark. Sure. You watch her for a few minutes as she finishes up her conversation, and then starts working on things around her room, but having seen what you've seen, you're determined to find some way to help her. If you can't fix her interpersonal problems, maybe you can figure out something else she'd enjoy. Filled with investigative spirit, you start to gather evidence. Snoop. You start to snoop. Spying got you this far, spying is great. You rifle through Kanaya's bookshelf. She has a number of sewing pattern books, which you assume must have some kind of whimsically gruesome twist congruent with the rest of the world building on this planet, but pretty much just look like sewing pattern books. There's one thing on a shelf in your own language. It's not a book, but a stack of printed out pages bound together in a distinctly homemade way. It says Suburb Beta Walkthrough at the top and is covered with familiar erudite prose. You're pretty sure the events described in this document never happened in the timeline you're currently making, but maybe whatever source Kanaya got this from is not bound strictly to one timeline. Oh. Road's time. I was gonna say something, but I got distracted by this. Oh yeah. While my grandpa was still alive, he actually printed out a walkthrough for Zelda Wind Waker and put it all in a little binder type thing. I think I still have it in my room. It's really professional looking and everything. He never did print out the walkthrough for the final area, but yeah. It's cool. You're pretty sure... There are a number of books featuring shining white figures, mostly women, with prominent fangs and variously colored blood dripping from their cruel and elegant mouths. They're all dressed in an explosion of brightly colored fabrics. Something about the sparkles strikes you as deeply, strangely familiar. You must just be thinking of vampires. There's no reason you would know anything about whatever the rainbow blood imbibing troll Quoven is. Most of these covers feature a swooning troll of varying genders, clearly about to have their throat torn out sexily. Oh! Many of the rainbow vampires are being menaced by brave heroes, all wielding chainsaws, like Kanaya. Look at that chainsaw, right there. That is a chainsaw, definitely. I just realized the fucking mannequins don't have arms. Because in sprite form, the characters don't have arms. I'm fucking dumb. A loud buzz makes you look up. You can't help but notice that Kanaya is tending to her topiaries with a large chainsaw of her own. Okay, you're putting this all together. The bright colors around her house, a choice of weapon, the love of sunlight. Kanaya's heart desire is clearly to date a sexy vampire. Maybe that's what AG is. Vice versa, actually. Wait, no, that's not... No, reverse. Vice versa is like mutual on both sides, I think. Like the same on both sides? I don't know. Vice versa! Yeah, okay. Wow, I'm going to run out of frickin' drink. Like, before I get to Carcass. That's not good. You wonder if you can make this happen for her, maybe on this planet. It's not just fantasy. You clear your throat to get Kanaya's attention, and then casually wonder aloud if Alternia has any kind of non-living creatures? Oh, you mean the undead? Yes, the undead. Where I wouldn't find the undead. It is not difficult. They tromp past my hive in their hordes every day, slavering and so on, trying to get in sometimes. It's all coming together. That must be the root of Kanaya's fascination. Is that real or is that sarcasm? Oh god. You start to form a plan. For the next few hours, you keep a keen-eyed train on the window. Sure enough, within an hour, a group of strange, shambling creatures lurches into view. You yell and point out the window, drawing Kanaya's attention, and then zap yourself out there in front of the horde. Now that you're close up, you can see that these guys are not exactly the debonair creatures of the night from Kanaya's book covers. They're more like zombies, big, slow, stumbling things, half of them falling apart. Still, needs must. You're going to net one of them for Kanaya. You stand your ground as they lurch towards you, trying to select the most alluring. Suddenly, Kanaya is at your side, out of breath from running. She's wielding her chainsaw. Are you actually barefit of sense? You don't bite the undead! This is suicidal! You weren't trying to fight them, but there's no time to explain that because they attack you anyway. This is reminding me of Skylight's route. In fact, from Friendsim. In fact, this might even be the same background from it. Hold on. I think I have... Yeah. Backgrounds, Volume 3. Yeah. Yeah, this is it. Comparing this to this, it's the same background. A great monstrous arm backhands you to the ground. Monster claws tear through your gown and into your shoulder, lifting you by it. The creature opens a mouthful of more teeth than you thought you could fit inside there. Then, you're falling. You hit the ground and roll, dirt grinding into the wounds on your arm. The top half of the creature lands next to you, twitching slightly. Kanaya's chainsaw gleams with its black blood. She twirls and bisects another undead thing, but then a third bear hugs her from behind and lifts her, its maw opening wide. You scramble to your feet and throw yourself at Kanaya, grabbing her kicking leg and squeezing your eyes shut to concentrate. You zap, please don't let this monster have come with you. You open your eyes. The monster did not come with you. Only its arms did. Kanaya shakes herself a little, free from their disembodied embrace. Blood pools on the carpet. She does something to get rid of the chainsaw and suddenly she's holding a tube of lipstick which she opens. She slicks a fresh coat of black onto her lips. You slowly catch your breath. You're about to offer an apology, but something makes you pause. Kanaya is staring at the pools of blood. She cautiously, guiltily, leans down and swipes a finger in the mess. Then she brings it to her mouth and delicately licks. Blah! She makes a fit. Oh my god. It had to happen at some point. I wonder if / it already did happen in Hive Swap. Like the main Hive Swap, I mean. I don't remember if it already did happen, but if it didn't, I wonder if it will. She makes a face and spits the blood out. Then she looks up at you, flushing emerald with embarrassment. Oh, you think you made a mistake. Kanaya doesn't want to date a vampire. She wants to be a vampire. Pretend you did not see that. You smile cautiously. It's okay, you tell her. You're embarrassed. You're embarrassed yourself by your foolish actions. Yes, why did you do that? Also, how did you teleport? We will be coming back to that one, do not mistake me. But I can't understand why anyone would run straight to a horde of the undead. You look down. Well, it's just that when she said undead, you were picturing something else. Another kind of creature that was dead and now isn't and is a little more appealing. Understanding dawns. Oh, I see. Well, that's understandable. Vampires are just so cool. They're so cool and hot, and it would make sense for anyone to want to be one, and also date one, like I mistakenly said. Okay, I think here might be the fermented interruption. I don't know what vampire is, but I believe that we are on the same page. Maybe I misjudged you. Perhaps you have greater intelligence and finer taste than I originally inferred. Maybe, you say. You bet anyone with taste would find Kanaya's daring, unconventional aesthetic intriguing, even someone like the tentacle therapist. Kanaya freezes. Well, how do you... Did you just... I mean, who is that? I mean, She clears her throat uncomfortably. Whoever that is, I hope you are right. And also, well... She looks embarrassed again. Thank you for saying so. You nod, wondering if you should say more, but you should keep that friend's secrets, just like you're going to keep Kanaya's vampire fantasy secret, because that's what friends do. Bonded for life. This is how you bond for life, folks. Just embarrass each other until you're freaking blushing and dying. Oh wait, no, I don't want to load. Well, tell me Carcat's warnings. Suggested themes: parental death, suicide medicine, state-mandated murder, blood, swears. Wait. Swears? Okay, I feel like that swears is a joke, actually. Anyway, Carcat time. The one I should have done in the first place. Boop. Confident that your new friends are safely sleeping and off a rowdy night full of snacks, video games, and taxidermy, you turn your thoughts to dreams. Jade's dreams. Dreams, that fascinating, shining place that feels familiar the way a dream does. Perhaps this feels like the place you should be right now. You got a brand new Zach sense and it hadn't failed you so far. It's allowed you to befriend several emotionally volatile teens in precarious home situations. These powers won't let you down. So you zap to the dream world. Turns out you can fly here. Rad! You drift around for a little... Wait, you can fly here? What? That shouldn't make sense. Wait a second. Hold on. I just realized something. So, Maybe I didn't. I don't know. I just started thinking about that forward arrow in MSP Reader's appearances in Homestuck. Fuck. Continuing where I was, in here. No. Where is it? Here. This should be it. Yeah, look at this. Look at this forward arrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 40! 40 frickin' player sessions. Why? God damn it. Oh well. Yeah. The MSPA reader was in a 40-player session at the time of their appearance in Homestuck. I am very confused by this. I wonder if that'll get explained in the ending. Probably won't, but we will see. And now that the ice has kind of diminished in my cup, the frickin' Coke, Diet Coke, caffeine-free Diet Coke, will now be lukewarm. Why does this have to be diet? Why does this have to be caffeine-free? I mean, personally, I don't mind, I guess, but it doesn't taste as good as regular. Oh well. Turns out you can fly here somehow. Rad! You drift around for a little bit, admiring the glittering towers, waving lazily to all the various dream NPCs, until you come upon a dome with an open window. Inside, a troll boy with nubby horns and a silly outfit lies curled up in his dream bed, sleeping soundly? Aw, he looks so peaceful. You imagine this is a very peaceful troll boy. Perhaps it should strike you as strange that you immediately know what this alien's race is, but nah, you don't have time for that. Abruptly, the boy vanishes. Oh shit! Whoa. Oh. Oh no. And we back. Anyway, Carcat Room. There's sickles everywhere. Or 3 of them. Perfect for causing communism with John. I love how the ship name for John Cat can literally be communism. Anyway, you follow him without hesitation. Zap! Luckily, your powers seem oriented to specific people rather than places. You figure it's because this is a character-driven narrative. You find yourself in a dim respite block. There's a bookshelf and a desk and clothes hung up on pegs on the wall. But instead of a bed, there's a small tub of green goo. You better go back for the kids, actually, like the humans. You don't want them to all be stuck on Troll Planet forever. No, I mean, Jade's Island, not... No one's on Troll Planet! Although that could theoretically happen, but I don't see why. Find yourself in a dim respite block. There. There's a bookshelf and a desk and clothes hung up on pegs on the wall. But instead of a bed, there's a small tub of green goo. What the fuck? Also, loud warning. Drop it. Okay, that's not a drop. That's an automaton, isn't it? I'm scared. A gravelly voice tinged with mania crashes over you in a furious wave. You reel back from the onslaught. Every evening I wake up to another glorious night of the universe applying its gloves directly into my face in the most hilarious and juvenile way possible. I'm used to this, okay? I'm not saying this is anything new, but this is just next fucking level. Your eyes finally adjust enough to see the same troll boy from the dream world. He appears to have fallen asleep at his husktop. Some crumbs are stuck to his face where it had been pressed to the desk. He's got a zodiac symbol on his shirt, whichever one is a sideways 69. Heh, nice. And man, is he angry, like way angrier than a normal person. I stay in this crumbling excuse of a hive, with this place with early warning systems, and with my reward, a deformed blue blood teleporting him to my respite block like a fucking... You zap out of there because, damn, you don't know what kind of early warning system he has, but whatever predators is meant to keep away, all he'd have to do is shout at them. You appear on a nearby hill about 100 yards away from the hive. From the outside, it's large and leaning with square windows and an unnecessary number of balconies, although, who are you to say what's necessary? Maybe this dude really likes balconies. He'd probably use the fresh air. A couple of similarly large and lopsided hives scatter the skyline. Hives. You aren't sure how you know they're called that, but it feels right. Maybe because of the organic insectile architecture, like they were grown instead of built. They were built. And then look at the little moon in the sky. I love the moon. I hope nothing ever happens to it, like it getting blown up or something. Luckily, that won't happen. In the Homestuck universe. You clearly aren't on Earth anymore. The sky's black and the bushes are purple, and there are 2 moons. Neither of them is your gold moon, though. You'd think maybe you should be freaked out by this strange alien land, but nah. You're a seasoned friend adventurer by now. Besides, you like it here. It's comfortable. This is a pretty good hill. You sit for a while, thinking about this hill and the universe, and your place isn't, until the sun starts to crest over the distant horizon. Hey, idiot! The troll boy is leaning out of his front door. You're sitting on the ground waiting for sunrise, so you're either a J-Blood or a moron. And there's only J-Blood who lives outside the caverns. I know the only J-Blood who lives outside the caverns, and she's a lot better looking than you. So what the hell? Who are you? You're not a troll. There's a substantial gap of grassy hill between the two of you, but you can hear him just fine. He has a talent for projection. You stand up and brush the dirt off your ass. He seems a bit less angry now. Nah, I wanna die. Take my sweet time. You walk leisurely down the hill. The heat from the rising sun washes over your back, and you speed up. That sun is bad news, you just know it. You start down the hill. Light bleeds further across the horizon, and your pace gets a little less leisurely. The troll boy crosses his arms. His shoulders are rounded in a slouch, like he spends a lot of time making himself smaller. Oh god. His black painted claws are bitten down. You wave a little awkward hello. He rolls his eyes and grabs you by the arm, gripped surprisingly strong. He tugs you underneath the shadowed overhang of a balcony. Okay, asshole! What were you doing watching me in my dream like some horrorless castate-poting pervert? Can't even retreat into unconsciousness anymore, is that it? I won't even slide into a nascent relief of death without an alien stalking me! But, no. No. That's not, you aren't awake. You should not even know that prospect exists. You should not have seen us in the dream. I'll be right back. And we're back. Did one of my friends put you up to this? With it sucks. Everybody's favorite pastime. Make Carcat's life even more of a constant, effervescent shit show. You tell him, Carcat, that's not like that. You don't know anybody named Solix, and you didn't mean to be creepy. You just found him, liked the way he looked, and decided to follow him home. Carcat's thick eyebrows creep upward. Okay, you know how that sounds, but you really didn't do it to be weird. You did it for friendship. You crave it, like a mineral. Doc Scratch raises his non-existent eyebrows. Wow, very normal, Mr. Magic! Oh, but you are magic. Okay, maybe not you specifically. You don't want to brag, but you can do some pretty magic stuff. Karkat looks incredibly dubious, even more so than Rose had, who you might have described as politely incredulous. You consider explaining to him all that wild stuff that Jade told you about, games and destiny and such things, but you can't really imagine what any of that had to do with this grumpy alien boy. What are the chances? You tell him you can prove it. You can bring him to visit one of his friends. You're so awesome at bringing friends together, you could visit Solux, was it? Karkat makes a noise like a tea kettle being punched. Hell no! That Nick Biter would self-immolate if I interrupted his coding! You wonder if that's a euphemism. Maybe Karkat just likes scare quotes. I don't have the energy to grump it. It's freaking afford bogus today! Okay, then where does he want to go? Does he have any more friends? I wouldn't call him a friend exactly. More like an endless burden I've been cursed with by the slithery eldritch gods of the outer reaches. But in occasionally check up on him, he'd space out so far he'd hit our vacuum. How do we do this? You're actually not quite sure, but you don't want to backpedal and suggest to this cool angry troll boy that you don't know what you're doing. My hair is a freaking long mess and I love it. Do we just... His hand kind of hovers near yours. Hold on? You could hold hands, but you don't want it to be too forward. You could also just hold him under the armpits. You think holding me under the armpits is less weird than holding frond stumps? Yeah, sort of. Karkat puts an awkward hand on your elbow. Then he frowns and puts it up to your sleeve, laying 3 fingers against your bare arm. You good, dude? Yeah, sorry, you're just kind of warm. Thank you. You tell Karkat that he is very warm, too. I don't think that was a compliment. Let's just get this over with. Try to aim for just outside his hive and loosen it around. These usually 2 don't even notice if the roof came down. But I don't want to startle him. Cool, here goes. You zap somewhere pitch black and immediately blunder right into Karkat. Oh my god! Can you give it together for a single fucking glance nugget? You aren't in Karkat's hive anymore. You appear to be in the void. Cool. So what? Let go of me! You tell Karkat that he is actually the one who's still holding on to you. He makes an angry noise through his nostrils and releases you from his clammy grasp. He moves away from you and collides with what sounds like about 17 mops all banging into each other and clattering to the ground. Oh, so it's not the void. Oh no. God fucking! Something smashes. Start guzzling! A shower of low noises like marbles over hardwood. What even is that? A light... Okay, good, we are here. Slime pie and everything. A light finally pops on above you. You appear to be in an alien broom closet with, like, alien cleaning supplies, I guess? One of the bottles just has Clen written on it in permanent marker. You ask Karkat if he meant to teleport the 2 of you into a closet. A bucket rattles as it kicks it. He jumps and goes backwards onto your foot. What the fuck, Makara, you butter-beating asshole! The person who happens are almost as disgusting as the pan-rotting purple worm. Why is your pellet equipment mixed with your scrub pose? Did you figure nobody would notice? Surprise, the sucker, I noticed! What the hell? Karkat breaks off, and after a moment you realize why. Heavy footsteps shuffle closer. Someone has heard the absolute rumpus tantrum like Karkat's kicking up. Oh hey, hold up my brother. I'm hearing something in the scrub cubby. Or some squeapies what's all got self-trapped. The door opens with a crack. Karkat grabs her arm again. Oh fuck! A shadow looms on the wall. Wild hair and tall horns. Oh fuck me! Karkat squeezes your arm so hard it hurts. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Oh fuck! The door opens a little wider and you feel wetness on your arm where Karkat's claws have drawn blood. The door creaks and you panic. You both crash down to the floor together and Karkat's wristbite off. Karkat's little horns jab you in the side. What the fuck was that for? Why did you do that? Because Karkat was freaking the fuck out and you were worried the 2 of you were in danger? There was some menacing asshole saying creepy stuff outside the closet door? That is a complete mischaracterization of the scenario, and I'm totally disgusted you'd even bring it up. It's not a mischaracterization. He was totally losing it. Like, he was clinging onto you so hard he even drew blood. You show him your clawed up arm. Karkat's reaction is immediate and overblown, which you're beginning to gather isn't out of character for him. He starts vigorously examining himself. He appears to be checking for injuries. No, you insist he's not the one bleeding. You are. He's so covered up in jeans and sweater that you have no idea how he'd even get cut in the first place. Wait, this is your blood? Yeah? What's the big deal? Besides the fact that he just totally scratched the shit out of you, you're willing to let it slide though, for friendship reasons. You figure this might just be the way he greets people? It's honestly kind of fucked up. Maybe you should just leave? Wait, what? Now you're going to zap the fuck out of here like nothing happened? You can't go out yet there. It isn't safe, not for people like... Karkat pulls himself warily to his feet. He's still looking at you like you're a bomb that might go off if he steps wrong. Slowly, he extends his own palm and drags a claw across it. Crimson blood beads up and drips to the floor. It isn't safe for people like us. Clearly something is happening here, and it's probably a really deep and affecting moment, but you're just not sure what you're supposed to do. You bleed, he bleeds, both of you bleed. Sweet blood friends, you can fuck with that. How did you get a Cerulean's hoodie? Did you bag yourself a high blood morale? Now that you have established the... Oh, that's why you thought we were a blue blood. That makes sense. Forgot about the hoodie. Now that you have established that the two of you do indeed have blood, both have blood, Karkat appears to have warmed up to you a lot. He even offers you something called grub juice, which you're pretty sure is just Coke, except not as sweet. It's almost a little salty. You take tiny plate sips and then pour it into a dead plant as soon as Karkat turns his back. Oh god. You tell him that you aren't actually sure where you got this sweatshirt. You were just wearing it when you woke up. You don't even remember where that was. You just know you were standing in front of John's house and you were wearing this hoodie. You know it was important, but not why it's important. Probably because it keeps you from being naked. You didn't realize it belonged to a cerulean, whatever that is. Karkat is looking at you like you aren't making much sense, which is fair because you aren't making much sense. So, you're a mutant blood alien with amnesia that can also teleport. Yep. Oh, and you can time travel too. Don't push it. Karkat sits down at his desk and hits spacebar on his keyboard. We could probably figure out whose cast day sign that is. Well, not as specifically unless you've got some incredibly unlikely and well-honed husk-top skills. You've got no husk-top skills, honed or otherwise. Yeah, I'm not fucking surprised. Here, just give me a second. Don't break any of my shit! Do I have a grating voice for any of the other characters? Maybe Equius and Terezi, but not near as bad as Karkat. Tavros, his voice is just fun to do. Yeah, I think I'll be able to manage. You take a glance around the room, keeping your arms behind your back so as to make absolutely sure you don't break any of his shit. His room is surprisingly tidy for someone as scattered as Karkat, mostly just weapons and movie posters. It all has the air of someone who doesn't plan to live in a place for very long. It feels temporary. Karkat is typing furiously with his mouth pulled into a little frown. That's his default, it appears. Every so often, though, he'll throw glances at the cuts on your arm. He really is hung up on your blood. Good news, Captor! Tonight is your lucky night! Finally, you get a chance to put your money where your dribbling snaggletooth flap is! I need you to do something for me! Oh god. I have a voice for Solux, but it's hard to do the lisp right. Like, I don't really know the right places to do it, so I just really only do it on the twos. When I know it should be in more places than just the twos. I do better at voicing the half-dead Solux who doesn't do the lisp, but KK, if this is more whining about the team leaders, I don't want to hear it. You just don't have the don't have the qualities necessary for this sort of scenario. And if you're just here to start some sort of slap fight for regulars, then you should probably go fuck yourself. Because I've got actual work I need to do tonight. Oh my god, I'm gonna talk about a game of radio dug out of a hole in the ground. What actual work? Like I even believe that for a second. You mean the actual work of touching yourself while sobbing into your recuperator cone? Yes, hilarious. But can we skip this foreplay for just one time in our lives? All that's going to happen is you saying something you regret, and then cry typing over whether or not we're still friends. Okay, first of all, fuck you. I don't have time for any of your pathetic burns dunking me into a carton of weak sauce. There's actual, real, serious shit going down. Well, now that we've wasted like 2 minutes telling each other how busy we are, what the fuck do you want? I need you to check something in the Imperial database for me. Cascade records. And I want you to do it without asking me why I need it. Deal? Wait, what the fuck, KK? Absolutely no deal. You didn't even try to make a deal. You just told me to do something incredibly illegal and dangerous. Why do you need Cascade records? You think ancestors are bullshit? Ancestors are bullshit. Yep. Ancestors are bullshit. Fake night dream nonsense for kids who hate themselves and want to experience the connection to something better than they are. Face the facts, bullweeds. There's no way any of us are descended from anybody that matters. Then why the hell do you want me to risk getting killed for records if it's a bunch of bullshit? That doesn't matter. I might have a death wish, but I'm not suicidal. So either tell me what crawled up your nook and laid eggs in there, or let me get back to work. Okay, fine. I'm telling you this because you're friends and I trust you. There's this person in my hive. Person. Yeah, they aren't a troll, but they aren't a drone either. Because they're an alien? Well, they got a cerulean sign and we're trying to figure out where it came from. Wait, they aren't a troll, but they're a cerulean? Sorry, KK, I'm trying to wrap my pen around this, but I'm pretty sure you're fucking with me. Oh my god, can you just run this? Give me a second. Okay, nobody's had this sign or cast name in a while. Ask your new alien friend if they know the name. They know the name Lalondw. Hey, do you know? Oh, what the fuck? You stepped back from where you've been reading over Karkat's shoulder. You couldn't resist. He was just getting so heated and mad, banging on the keyboard and making weird little growling noises. You think you can just... Karkat goes absolutely silent. He's rigid. If he'd been a cat, his hair would be standing straight up. You ask him what's wrong, and he shushes you so loudly you almost fall over from shock. You strain, and in the distance you think you hear strange, staticky whirring. Suddenly, Karkat explodes in the motion, grabbing your arm and pulling you out of his respite block and down the stairs. In the living room, he tugs a thick black blanket from off the back of the couch and pulls it up the rug in the center of the room. Beneath it is a trap door. What the hell is... Be quiet! His movements are quick and panicky, but also methodical. His jaw is set and his eyes are hard as he unbolts the trap door, gives it a hard yank to loosen it, and props it open. What is the song? Beneath it is a rectangular pit in the fountains of the house, the size and shape of a shallow grave. This isn't the first time he's done this, you doubt it's even the 10th. So far, Karkat struck you as a little bit ridiculous, but now there's something fierce burning in him, something angry and distilled. The sound comes again, closer this time, and you see a hulking shadow out the window, huge, menacing, and armored. Oh boy. Karkat yanks you down into the pit with him and wraps the two of you in the blanket. Then he closes the trapdoor and you are plunged into a darkness so absolute, it's like you've stopped existing. What the hell is going on? A drone! Karkat's face is squished against your shoulders. The fear in his voice shudders you to your bones.
It's just a routine check. We should be fine down here. My nose is Douglas. It hides the temperature.
The temperature?
Of me. Of us. For mutation.
You don't understand, but that doesn't stop you from being afraid. Impossibly heavy footsteps land on the floor above you. Karkat trembles. God, you have to do something. Just wait it out.
We'll be fine.
Karkat mutters it to himself again and again.
We'll be fine. We'll be fine. This always works. There's no reason to.
A rusty, grating screech as a trapdoor is wrenched off its hinges. Light pours in. Two giant metal hands reach into the hole and pluck the both of you out. Karkat wriggles and bites like a cat trying to get free. You don't have the chance. The drone tosses you bodily out of the way. Your head hits the wall, and everything goes a little strange and streaky after that. When you come back to yourself, you're outside in the blazing morning heat with Karkat crouched over you. Did the two of you escape?
Yeah.
His voice is hollow. There's crimson blood smeared on his sweater and up to his chin, and you realize it must have come from the reopened cuts on your arm. Karkat must have carried you out of the hive. The hive! Behind you, Karkat's house is in flames! The heat of the fire combines with the heat of the sun until it feels like the two of you are standing on the edge of hell. Oh my god, did the drones do that?
No, my Lucis did. I told you, I have early warning systems. He gave me a chance to get out before triggering it.
Is he okay? Karkat gives you a look of utter disgust. He gestures towards the burning hive.
I very much fucking doubt it.
Okay, but the drone is dead, right? So he's safe? Karkat releases a cranky wheezing sound that it takes you a second to realize is a laugh. That sounds more like he's dying. Oh god.
God, you really are an alien. Where are you even from? It sounds so relaxing. That isn't the only drone, you freak of nature! It's seen my sign, it's heard my voice, I'm on record as call on sight! There's absolutely nowhere for me to go!
Shit. Okay, well, what about his friends? You really don't think Karkat is in any sort of state to make decisions, so you make an executive one for both of you. Also, it's hot as shit out here, and your delicate skin is already starting to burn. What had that friend's name been? Solux? Take Karkat's hand. What's that? I guess that's this morning. You take Karkat's hand, because the two of you are beyond holding each other's under the armpits at this point. Ooh. You appear in a residential street in a city, and for a second you think you must have traveled in time as well, since it's night again suddenly, but then you look up and see the strange purple-blue glimmer in the sky. It's still day, but there's some sort of atmospheric shield between the killer sun and the city. You wonder why there isn't one over where Karkat lives. Maybe it's too far out in the sticks. Well, where are we? That's Trizza. Oh god, we're back in Outglut or whatever it was called. Karkat yanks his hand out of yours. He is still holding the blanket he dropped the two of you in, staring around in nervous little ticks. He looks even more scared than he had back in his bedroom. Clearly he doesn't get out much. Fuck! A low chime rings out through the empty streets. Karkat pulls his palm husk out of his pocket and looks at it like he can't remember what it is. Like everything normal has been wiped away and all that remains is a frozen horror in his eyes.
KK, what the fuck? I just saw your name come up on the feeds. What did you do, you fucking idiots? You're going to be a You're going to be a thresh executioner. You can't start throwing up on the call lists. I didn't do anything, Stolix. There's stuff about me you don't know. KK, what the hell? Okay, well, first of all, I'm right outside your hive step. What are you talking about? Is this the mutant stuff who gives a shit about that? TV knows too. She says she can taste our blood colors through the screens, which is all kinds of freaky. How's it even worse? The screens aren't scratch and sniff. How the fuck? It doesn't matter. Wow. I actually do not give a crap about any of them. I just cackling bullshit right now, and it makes this fuck forever.
As if in agreement, a familiar crackling word darts up somewhere close by. You and Karkat look at each other in almost comedic distress. That face. You're mad because you're Kraket.
I have to go. Just come up here, okay? We'll figure this shit out. No! Absolutely fucking not! Oh my god, you other episode! Do you think your little pants marks can do anything against a colon drone? I know you have a death wish, but I'm not going to send you in a hysterical shit-fit suicide. You don't know anything about me or my death wish, KK. Come upstairs. No! Don't make me tell you how much I hate you.
Karkat throws his palm mask at the pavement, shattering the screen. Tears drip off his jaw in blurry streaks of red.
Get me out of here, and don't you dare ask me what's wrong.
You don't. You get him out of here. 2 all over. Locale to locale. You take a grand tour of Alternia, a place you shouldn't know the name of, but you do. And everywhere you go, you hear the telltale grinning whir. Karkat was right. Wherever he goes, the drones follow. After a certain point, it just becomes routine. You teleport to a random location and the two of you just sort of loaf around until you hear the sound in the distance. By the time the sun starts to set, you're both exhausted and must have zapped all over the planet. You find yourself back on the grassy fields, most likely somewhere near Karkat's demolished hive. Smoke hangs fetid in the evening air. Karkat's eyes are so dull, his hair tangled with a mess of coat so thick they look like twisted wire.
I figured out why the fucking thing didn't work.
What thing? He shakes the blanket which he'd been holding on to all day. The last remnant of what is most likely by now is just a smoking wreck.
With 2 mutants in there, we were too warm. Used a perfecting lie, hiding like an oink beast on the slaughter technique, and so decimated by some clueless asshole in a hoodie. This cat out here having a normal one, getting fucked up to waste shoots by the inexorable march of fate and the universe. I mean, someone with the same disgusting deformity as me, and they immediately ruined my life. This is why I let people into my hive.
Karkat? There's so much hatred wrapped up in his voice, in his words. You don't think it's hatred for you. You ask him what you can do. You want to fix this.
I think you've done enough.
Karkat bundles himself up in the blanket even though it isn't cold. He turns away. Game over. Oh, you? Shut up. I think that's a rumbling sound effect. Give it a sec. Yeah. Playing that rumbling. But yeah, in this bad timeline, he becomes like the Sufferer or Signless 3. The third one. Wonder where that goes. Next up, Condest bans kids from Alternia. No one survives. Alright, let's get this bad ending. Zap right over. No point in wasting daylight or moonlight, whatever, so you just zap on over there.
Holy fuck!
A flash of gray and the gleam of metal. Bright, shocking pain opens up in the middle of you. The boy stares, eyes round, yellow, and shocked. Your laugh comes out wet. Why are you laughing? You don't know what else to do. You press a hand to the wound in your stomach, trying to hold the blood in with sheer willpower. You tell me you're just trying to save a little time.
What
The boy stares down at the weapon in his hand, a viciously hooked blade that he pulled seemingly out of nowhere. Psych? No, a sickle. Is this kid a communist? Did communists actually use sickles, or were they just sickle themed? There's so many communist facts that you don't know. The boy continues to stare at his sickle. Then he stares at their fingers. He looks back and forth. His sickles, your fingers. His sickle, your fingers, or more accurately, the blood on his sickle and your fingers. He's gaping at the crimson splashes like he's never seen blood before. His mouth moves, but no sound comes out. He hunches over himself like he is the one who has been gutted. You're unsure what he does after that because suddenly you're on your back and all you can see is the sky. Game over. Fuck. These ending screens are like more high quality than the ones in Friend Sim, which I don't know. It's weird to see because the ending screens in Friend Sim were like they weren't like overly high quality like this or anything, and it was kind of charming in a way. But yeah. Anyway, guess we have to flee. So, you're a pretty tolerant kind of dude. How did I miss this sound effect? I thought it was... Is it part of the song? No actual sound effect. Huh. So, you're a pretty tolerant kind of dude. You're generally down for whatever, but lying in a shallow grave while a troll boy digs his nubby little horns into your ribs and a mechanical monster stomps around upstairs? That's kind of a lot, even for you. So, you do really the only thing a responsible friend can. You get your friend the fuck out of Dodge. Oh! Fuck!
It was really cool of Jay to have us all over. Felt like a birthday present, kind of, especially since all of my other presents got lost in the mail. Actually, the only one that didn't get lost was the little monsters poster my dad got me. He gave it to me a week early, almost like he knew that something weird was going to happen to the rest of my gifts.
Sure, yeah, I'm happy for you, dude. Cool that your dad got you your unbelievably crappy shit to you before it got thrown in a little garbage where frankly it belongs. But why are you wasting any part of our valuable word count babbling about your fucking little monster post? Who actually cares?
I don't know, I just figured some people might want to know about it.
Whack. Oh, hey.
Dave and John are propped up on the futon, gaming the way only bros can game, i.e. with several bags of chips and a mostly empty 2-liter bottle of Mountain Dew on the couch between them.
Yeah, dog, saving room for Jesus. Yeah, dog, saving room for Jesus' snacks.
Carcat.
Oh, hey, Mr. Mailman.
You wave hello and try to catch your breath. You're a little unbalanced from the brutal shift between being buried alive to a chill Texas day with a couple of guys being dudes. Wait, how'd they even get back from Jade's?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah. Turns out her dog can teleport.
Good. But why are you here?
Well, right? Who knew?
I don't think Beck can time travel, though, so don't worry. You aren't going to be out of a job or anything. I'm probably going to ask you to zap me back to my place before my dad realizes I've been gone this long. I don't think he'd call the cops on you, but I just want to be on the safe side.
By the way, who the fuck is that? And is he, like, okay?
Oh, yeah, Carcat. He's currently curled up on the ground with a blanket still wrapped around him. He's breathing very heavily and sort of clutching at the carpet. Oh, God. You lean down to make sure he's cool, while telling Dave and John that he's an alien from another planet. You figured you'd bring him here since shit got a little too hot back in Alien Land. We could have done this a lot earlier, you know?
Oh, dope, I guess. Hey, dude.
Wait, he's an alien? Like, a real alien?
Yeah, John, Jesus Christ, look, he's got little horns.
Yeah, I can see that, but come on, aliens?
Oh, so there's where you draw the line. Our friend living alone on an island with nothing but a magical dog and taxidermy grandpa who she stuffed herself isn't where you draw it. A teleporting fake mailman in a hoodie who just wants to be bros isn't where you draw it.
I guess you have a point. Fuck.
Let's finish this.
I guess you have a point. All that stuff just feels so normal now.
So I guess in theory you could bring us to visit this alien planet, maybe. Not that there's anything I'd actually want to do. The place is probably stink AF. You never catch me in space. Space ain't the place. Oh damn, write that down.
You love a good Strider freestyle any day of the week, but this isn't Dave's route, so you return your focus back to... Oh, holy fuck, where'd he go?
Oh yeah, the little dude just scurried out the door. Probably should have mentioned that.
God damn it, you just broke Karkat to Earth and you've already lost him, some friend you are. You zap down to the ground floor of the apartment building. Nothing. You zap to the stairwell and look up. Nothing. No little alien boy with a blanket. Shit, damn it. Remembering the time you met Dave, you zap up to the roof. You find Karkat kissing Dave. Okay, that didn't happen, but imagine it did. You find Karkat standing silhouetted against the turgid Texas sky. Shimmers of heat haze making him look strangely artificial. He's shading his eyes and staring up at the sun. Hey, dude, don't do that. You're going to hurt yourself.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much for the advice. I'm way too stupid to know not to look directly into a burning ball of fire. The pain is intense and searing, but I'm just a dumb fucking animal. By the way, this sun is pathetic.
Well, this is another planet and another sun.
Yes, thank you.
He drops his hand and turns back to you. There are still cobwebs from his hair from the crawl space.
Is this where you're from?
You think so, maybe? You don't remember very much about yourself, but you seem to know much more about Earth than you do about Oternia. You don't remember very much about that place at all. Oh, except that it's called Oternia, apparently.
So feels, I don't know, wrong? Which is really fucking weird. You zapped in and dragged me out my hide to an alien planet where the sun isn't hot enough to burn.
Well, it is definitely hot enough to burn. It just takes a little while longer.
Shut up! I wasn't finished. Before you showed up, Solik was telling me about this game that one of his friends found. We were all supposed to play it together and... I don't know. Some stuff would have happened. I don't know why it feels like that matters. I just feel... It's hard to describe. Flattened out.
Yeah, I feel you.
You and Karkat both jump. Dave has ninja'd up the stairs and leaned casually against a brick wall. Shit, how long has he been standing there? And where's John?
Oh, he just disappeared.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's weird. The swirling void wormhole just opened up in the TV and sucked him right in.
What?
Lol, I'm fucking with you. John's in the bathroom.
Dave, you fucking asshole. Oh, fuck. Dave! Dave, I used to like you, but you're now my worst enemy. Your fucking joke made me laugh enough that I spilled this soda on my frickin' pants. The water stain looks like the frickin' Mississippi River now. And I'm not going to bother to clean it up. I'm going to keep playing this with this stain on my pants. It's cold. It feels uncomfortable, but fuck it. At least I still have a little left.
But I had you for a second, didn't I? Absolutely sounds like something that could happen these past couple days.
Oh yeah, hilarious. He sure got you. Also, you're pretty sure the scene moved up here so you can talk to Karkat without Dave coming in and making all of this about him again. Dave adjusted shades.
Man, that is just an extremely weird thing to say, but yeah, horny dude. I mean, guy with horns.
Are you talking to me?
We were all supposed to play a game too, together as a group or some shit.
Right, Jay told you about a game that was supposed to change everything.
It's that sort of shit that makes me get this feeling, more about what's going on than what you're, more about what's going on than you're telling us.
You don't, you swear you don't. You have no idea why any of this is happening, or maybe not happening? There's just some stuff you seem to know, but not until you absolutely have to. You're just sure that it's very important that you brought Karkat here.
Why? How the fuck do I have anything to do with these hornless freaks?
Standing here, right here, bro, my god. But yeah, that's a pretty good point now that I think about it. You said it's important for you to bring him here, here specifically to my apartment?
Yeah?
Why?
You weren't sure. You just have this intense feeling that It's imperative that the two of them are friends?
Alright, weird, but alright. Great dude, do you ever play any Tony Hawk?
Victory! Oh boy. So I guess the trolls aren't going to be confined to Troll Planet, and that's going to make these coming up routes pretty interesting. I do wonder if we will actually bring any of the humans to Troll Planets, you know? But yeah, this is adorable. The little scenes where they hang out is adorable. At least we're done with Karkat's grating voice until he appears on the later routes. I wonder what the big finish for this with Thefri will be. Chumroll. Expedited shipping. You brought Karkat to meet some new friends. Nepeta would be proud. Oh boy. Tentacle therapy. You assured Kanaya that liking Dracula is really cool. Oh boy. I wonder why. These will be interesting. I don't really know. Crustacean. What the fuck is this QR code? I guess I could get out my 3DS and scan it. I do not actually have any sort of phone, but my 3DS does have a function to scan QR codes. And it could just kind of tell me the link instead of actually going there, and I could type it on the computer. You know what? Fuck it. I'll do that real quick. Actually, wait. Maybe I should... Nah, I don't want to wait 2 volumes to do that. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I'm ready to scan this. Alright, let's see, Oh, fuck. Wait. Come on. A bit. This QR code is not supported. Okay, guess I won't scan. That's dumb. Why is it not supported? Okay, then, Pesterquest QR code? Oh, yeah, that's what it is, isn't it? Okay, frick. Oh, well. Wait. Hints for Homesick 2. Oh, okay, Homesick 2 was a thing at this point. Frick. Oh, well. Well, that's about it for this episode. I have no idea what to think now. I guess I'll just go here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, I got that up, and I have notifications. So well. Anyway, we're done recording. I am tired. My voice is dying from all that delicious, delectable Karkat. Look at that fucking asshole that no one would want to be friends with. We're friends with him. Okay, we're done.